Guys, welcome back to Kelsey Chronicles. Okay, so happy New Year. Y'all know the New Year tradition where you cook the black eyed peas and the cabbage and this, that, and the third. Well, we really need to start realizing that we are the new adults. So I guess I realized that once I had a baby, really. And I was like, I have to get in the kitchen and figure this out. I haven't made it to the black eyed peas part of the New Year tradition, but I got that cabbage. Today I'm gonna be cooking some cabbage and cornbread, and just come along with me. The guitar. Go, Kinsey, go. A little louder now. Go, Kinsey, go. A little prouder now. Go. Now, the way I wash my hands is the PT in me. Like, this is how they taught us in school. We have what we call practicals. And for a practical, if you don't properly wash your hands and sanitize the equipment, that's an automatic fail. Part of this is PTSD. Alright, so hands are clean. I'm gonna start cutting up my sausages and bacon. We are a Conica family, okay? We love Conica. Like, Conica love us. So I'm cutting up my sausage. And like I said, we love Conica. And Conica love us. Also, I just started cooking. Okay. So before me and my boyfriend got together, I lived by myself. I was like, okay, Kelsey, you need to learn how to cook. Eating Raisin Cane's and Chick-fil-A every night is not it. Of course, I started with my favorite dishes, spaghetti, of course, chicken, but I'm really not a cooking chicken type of female. It's the grease. I don't have time for none to be snap, crackling, popping on me. I don't like that. Spaghetti, jambalaya, pasta. And I cook this dish called, I'm gonna tell you what I call it. Okra corn tomato sausage shrimp. So I cook okra corn tomato sausage shrimp. And like those are my main dishes. My granddad always told me, you need to get in the kitchen and learn how to cook, because how are you gonna keep a man? And I'm sure I responded with something smart, because how is a man gonna keep me? But you know what, Granddad? I got in the kitchen and I learned how to cook and I got a man. But yeah, so me and my boyfriend started talking. Y'all, men are they taste buds are a little different. I'm telling him I be cooking. We both spitting game at each other, I guess. He was like, I'm gonna have to cook something for him. I'm like, cook for you? I just started cooking for myself. I told my friend, I was like, girl, he want me to cook for him. What the heck I'm gonna cook? One day he came over and he was like, he wanted me to cook. So I was like, okay, what you want me to cook? Show in my head like, well, what am I gonna cook? Main dishes that I cook, he doesn't really eat those. So what does he want me to cook? So he was like, I want some tacos. Y'all know how they be saying you never seen your grandma cook tacos? I'm in here trying to get my grandma cooking on, and this man is asking for tacos. So I was like, I could do tacos. That's it. That's all you want is tacos. I got you. Yeah, I ain't never cooked a taco a day in my life. So I get all the stuff for the tacos. And me and my mama like real close. So she called my phone, saying like, what you doing, da 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 da. For the longest, I wouldn't tell nobody who my boyfriend was. Like, they just knew I had a little friend. I was like, Mom, I'm whispering though, because he's sitting on the couch in the living room and I'm in the kitchen trying to cook the taco. I was like, Mom, he over here. Guess what he wanted me to cook? She was like, what? He wants some tacos. I ain't never cooked no tacos before. What am I supposed to do? She said, gotta cook the out them tacos. So you know what I did? She motivated me to cook the out them tacos. So I got in that kitchen and I followed the instructions on that box. He told him up. He told me that was the best tacos he had. He said, I don't know what you do to your tacos. They taste good. Baby, I don't know what I do either. All that to say, like, I used to cook a little, and then when I got in a relationship, start cooking a little more, and then now having a kid, I have to start cooking a little more. I'm gonna be real, I'm not the type to cook every day, especially being in school. That's hard. School doesn't stop. When I come home, I can't just chill. I either gotta study or give my baby all of my attention too. But there are times where like my boyfriend has to cook. Dude, I have a practical in the morning, I need to look over my notes, or I have a final in the morning, I gotta study. Yeah, shout out to him. So you hear that, Granddad? I got the man that know how to cook, so he can keep me. All right, so all of my sausages are cut up. Okay, I just used this knife, so let me get another knife. So I'm gonna get another knife, rinse off my board, and cut the bacon. All right, so here's my cabbage. So what I'm gonna do is prep it now. Yeah, I'm using this knife here. Just cut this root first. So then what you want to do is cut it in half. So, okay. And from here, we're going to cut the core. So, like, we don't want any of this. Quick intermission with my nephew. I love my nephew to death, so I had to answer the phone and just let him know, like, look, let me call you right back. Still cutting this cabbage. Cabbage is cut. Have my cabbage, bacon, sausage. Get the ball rolling. Please wash your vegetables and your meats and everything that should be washed. Y'all, why I forgot to turn my mic on? So all you see is my lips moving, but you're not gonna hear a word I was saying the whole time. I'm up there hard up talking, telling y'all come make the cornbread with me, adding sugar, everything, just for the mic to not be on. So this is how it turned out. It was so good, and thank y'all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Until next chapter.